Good evening, everyone. The lights are a bit blinding. Hope you're having a great evening. I'm here with you for 10 minutes, and for the 10 minutes, I'm here to speak to you about Zopa and our journey towards creating the best place for money for consumers. So the next 10 minutes, I will talk to you a little bit about who we are today, what defines us as a company, what's our philosophy, and the capabilities that have driven our success till date, and how that will serve us in good stead as we launch our digital bank and go on in that journey about creating the best place for money. So let's start with who we are. So Zopa invented the idea of peer-to-peer lending, and today are widely regarded as the best personal loan provider in the UK. We know that because our customers tell us, if you look at the Trustpilot score, and we have been given multiple awards saying we are the best personal loan provider multiple times, which makes me think it's probably true. Over the last 12 months, we've lent more than £1 billion, which makes us the single largest digital consumer personal loan provider. And when we look at our peer-to-peer platform, again, our investors trust us. Again, have won multiple awards consecutively in terms of being the most trusted peer-to-peer platform. And today, there's about £1.5 billion of money currently invested in the platform from our investors. We were the first of the major platforms to be fully authorized by the FCA, and thus the first to actually launch the innovative finance ISA product, which allows our investors to have tax-free return, to enjoy the returns that they get on our platform on a tax-free basis. And what has driven the success till date for us are three things. One is an obsession on customer outcomes, delivering great customer outcomes. Second is our capability in data analytics. And third is the technology infrastructure we built up. So starting with customer outcomes. We have set up our business very differently from the rest of the industry in a way where our interests are aligned with that of our customers, through starting with kind of very easy to understand products that the customer is never negatively surprised by, and then creating a culture and a business model where we prioritize existing customers over new customers. This was the most obvious example of this was in 2017 when we started a wait list for our investment product. We could have chosen to reduce the rates that we were offering to our existing customers, but instead we asked new customers to wait so that we could prioritize lending out the money that we were getting from existing customers. And that combination has driven an NPS score that is very different from that of the industry, and an amount of trust that, again, the industry does not enjoy. Now, our obsession with customer outcomes would not be alone sufficient if it didn't come real in terms of great products and great experience. And we do that through our analytical capabilities and a technology platform. So unique, or probably unique among fintechs, we have through the cycle data. We were founded in 2005 and have data from the recession. And what that allows us to do is to really kind of build, in particular, credit models that actually work through the cycle and provide consistent returns to us and to our lenders over a long period of time. And that builds the trust among our investors to come back to us and invest more and more money and drives growth. Secondly, over a period of time, we have created a technology platform that's scalable and modular. It has already serviced billions of pounds in transactions, but also the modularity of it means that we can actually add new features very easily. A lot of those components are reusable. And as we look to diversify our product set, makes it an easy platform to actually add new products onto, as well as kind of improve current offerings. So that, in a nutshell, is the business as it stands today. 2 years ago, we embarked on a journey to launch a digital bank. So now I want to talk to you about how we are bringing the same ethos to the banking products that we want to launch. So let's start with deposits. The main customer pain point with deposits today is the fact that what is often called as the punishment for loyalty. If you end up renewing your deposit with your current bank, you will often get a far lower rate than if you were actually switching your bank every time your deposit matures. We want to change that. The same way we have done with our peer-to-peer investments, we want to make sure that our existing customers get at least the same rate that new customers would get, and thus ensure that customers do not have to continuously find better and better deals, but can actually trust us to provide the best deal for them. But we also want to make sure that the application journey and the after-sale journey of that product is technology-led and actually delivers an experience that customers today have come to expect. Credit cards, another product with a terrible reputation. If you think about the product in itself, actually it's one of the most fantastic products ever created. You've got a piece of plastic that you can carry in your wallet. Actually, increasingly, you don't even have to carry that piece of plastic. You can have it on your phone. Allows you to spend, buy anything, almost anywhere in the world, and then allows you the flexibility to pay it back as and when you want to. What a fantastic product. And yet, when you talk to customers, they absolutely hate it. And why do they hate it? I think they, again, will tell you two main things. One, the product has become so complex. There are so many features. There are so many different interest rates and different ways billings happen that the customers never fully understand that and often feel that they are being taken advantage of and are often negatively surprised by the product. The second is that the experience that's created does not give them a sense of control. As a credit card customer today with most banks, I do not know exactly, definitely not on a real-time basis, what my balance today is. How much open to buy do I have? Where did I spend my money yesterday? And that doesn't give me a sense of being in control. Secondly, I do not know, I'm not very easily able to set my credit limit up or down depending on kind of my needs that month, and thus, as consumers, there's always a fear that you might end up with debt that you actually didn't want to have. And if you actually want to pay it down, it's very hard to have a direct debit that doesn't either pay the minimum payment or the full. Try to set a direct debit somewhere in between, and most providers will say, sorry, can't do. So what we want to do is actually eliminate a lot of these dissatisfiers and go back to that original concept of the idea, which gives ultimate control to consumers on both their spending experience and their repayment experience. And that's what our credit card will do. Open banking. I think it's an idea whose time has come. The idea that customers can have control of their data and control of how they want to operate their finances is incredibly powerful. And what we want to do is to create an open banking hub that gives a holistic view of the finances for their consumers, not to sell them any more products. I think they have all the products they need, but really to help them with information and insight that makes them make better choices with their money. Thus, with the launch of this bank, which we will do in 2019, we believe we'll go from being the best personal loan provider and the most trusted peer-to-peer platform to being the best place in the UK to borrow, and the only place in the UK where you can seamlessly combine peer-to-peer investments with FSCS guaranteed deposits. But that is a big step for us in a journey that's actually longer, because what we want to do is continue building on these customer relationships, continue building on this trust, further broaden our product set to create the best place for money, a place where consumers are absolutely sure that their interests will be prominent in the way the place treats them, and they feel good about what they are doing with their money. Thank you.